Good morning, everybody. It's day 40 on the AT, Big T on the AT 26. I'm in a beautiful area. I actually got a 21-mile slack pack today. I got limited gear back to Mount Rogers. I'm doing a little Sobo slack pack, a long Sobo slack pack. And spend the night again at the hostel, and then I'll come back here in the morning, continue on Nobo. So, Bunny is the driver, sweet lady. Just dropped me off. We left the hostel about 7:30, so it's probably 8:15, somewhere around in there now. Beautiful section through here. Should have some good videos, but I got to kind of pace myself as I was pretty sore yesterday. And even though I'm slacking today, the miles are still going to be on my feet, which were very sore yesterday, and on my legs. My calf wasn't as bad yesterday, but I had some other pains that I was dealing with, so I'm very glad to be lighter packed today. I don't go without everything. Some people do when they slack. I still got a good bit of stuff. I carry my Crocs. I carry filter, sit pad. Sometimes I carry my rain gear, but it's 0% chance of rain today, so figured I could chance it without the rain gear. I still carry a bunch of stuff because I don't want to empty my pack completely out, but definitely not carrying a tent and sleeping bag, pad. But hopefully I can get the miles and still get some recovery time as well. We'll see how the day goes. Show you where I'm headed up. This is also where the Quarterway Inn is. So when I get here today, I get done today, I will officially be 1/4 of the way. I remember I stayed at the Quarterway Inn last time, but she doesn't open until April 1st, and it's still March. Or I probably would have just come this way and stayed with her. She has a great breakfast. Tina is the hostel owner at Quarterway Inn. Very nice lady. Well, not good for the deer. That's a deer jawbone. Not good at all. I don't know why the jawbone's right here on the trail, other than coyotes probably got it. There's a big deer too. It's not a small one. May have been a hunter. Hunter killed it and quartered it and took the meat out. I hope that's what happened. Or it got wounded and died somewhere. Usually most hunters field dress it and carry the whole deer out. Is usually the process. But that deer head didn't make it out of the woods. There's a deer trail right there, just as I say that too. There's a massive deer trail, well used. When you see it going right through there. Okay, I'm gonna share this just for information purposes. I never have ever felt threatened or unsafe on the trail. Matter of fact, I commented in 23 that there were several mass killings in cities that year while I was hiking, and on the trail I felt safer than most people would have felt if they lived in a city, just because people are so crazy and they look for large gatherings to do that stupid stuff. So, but this is the section where James Jordan, 2019, killed a hiker with a machete, and he was just a crazy person who's in prison now, and was committed as insane. Somewhere through here is where that happened. So it's just kind of eerie, walking through a section like that. But, this is my second time to go through here, knowing it as well. But just feel sorry for the hikers more than anything. He threatened 4 hikers, and then the next day he killed this guy with a knife and a machete and injured another woman. And he's still alive. He's in prison, but he was deemed insane. He was originally from Massachusetts. You makes you more alert, and you watch people and be careful around others. So, and that's what I do anyway. But I'm kind to everyone. I'm not kind to someone. I try to be anyway, mainly because that's my faith. That's what I believe. And, hate the sin, love the sinner. That's always been my philosophy to try to live by. Even if somebody's not saved. So anyway, not that would have saved anybody from this guy, because he was crazy. But this is where it happened, right through here somewhere, right almost to the county line where they said it happened. Just sharing that for information purposes, and don't want to scare anybody from hiking the AT, because the AT is very, very safe place to be, and by far the people that are here for one reason: to enjoy the outdoors, to hike and be part of nature. And they love nature. And we just happen to have one crazy guy who decided to come here to do a crime. Also pray for those families that lost a loved one, and that lady who's probably never be the same either. Just pray for them. Make you alert to those of you who are praying folks to pray for them. And pray also that justice is served. That I believe in our country, and sometimes I don't think justice is served, and I think we need to be tighter on criminals than we are. All right, I won't talk any more about it, but just making you aware of it. Big body deer. I hope it'll stay there looking at me. I see horns. No horns. I think the horns are probably gone. She's looking at me. See if we... big deer. I guess that's a big doe. Biggest deer I've seen in these parts. It may be a buck, but dropped horns. I've seen a lot of turkey sign. I've seen a lot of turkey sign today too. Saw a turkey on the way to the trail this morning. Hen. That deer, I smell that deer. That's a buck. That's a buck. See if I can see knots on the tail. I can see it again. himself. Still can't tell if it's a buck or not. Okay, big milestone. 1/4 of the way there. 3/4 to go. How about that? This is Davis Path campsite. There used to be a shelter here. One time, Bunny on the way here said that they tore it down because people coming out here partying. This must be close to town, and they'd come out here and party. There's still a privy here if you need to use the privy. And still a picnic table for lunch. It's a little early for lunch for me, but that's where the shelter was at one time. But apparently this is a party area, huh? Get up to the top of this hill and give you some views. A lot of these in Virginia, beautiful countryside. I love the mountains, but I love this part of them hiking too. Davis Cemetery. What does this say? Headwaters, middle fork of the Holston River, near early settlements known as Davis Fancy, 1748, Smith County, Virginia. The Holston River. Headwaters of the Holston River. That's pretty cool. That's some history. Okay, another interstate down I-81. Get to take a break up here. I'm at 9.5 miles. I've been hiking 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's probably some of the best time I've made coming over those mountains. That's a good trail through there. There's a little restaurant. I did bring a double smash burger that I ordered last night. Oh, look at these pigeons. Woo. Pigeons. I did bring a double smash burger from Sonic. It went with that milkshake last night. When I ordered it, that's what I was thinking about. Actually, when I ordered, it was a sandwich for today's hike. And of course, knowing what Sonic does with milkshakes, it kind of had to be a milkshake too. There's more pigeons. Well, stopped here at this Exxon and got my smash burger out from Sonic. Working it over pretty good. Good sandwich. This was a good idea I had. I'm glad. That's the first time I've ever used DoorDash in my life. I loaded it when I left Georgia. Well, actually, I loaded it at Lucky's place at Above the Clouds, because Lucky said the only way you can get food here is through DoorDash, and I was trying to resupply. That's when I loaded it, but I hadn't used it. I've been scared to use it. Those of you who don't are laughing at me now, they use DoorDash all the time. But anyway, it worked out really good. A malt and this hamburger's good. There's a refrigerator, by the way, in case you're worried about me not refrigerating this. There's a refrigerator at the hostel. I put it in there last night, and I remembered to get it out this morning. And I got some milk and another bottle of Gatorade, so I'll be fueled for the rest of this hike, which is about 12 miles, 11 miles. So. Pretty sure that's just somebody's house. And there's a house right here too. Nice house. Somebody likes the AT. All right, you hunters, there's a buck rub right on the trail. Some kind of trail right here. I don't know if that's looks too worn to be a deer trail. I think that's a person trail. Well, this is the old Lindamood School, 1894. There's used to be trail magic in here. I think the sign says starting April 1st, schoolhouse will be open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday to Sunday. Hikers can stay at the Settlers Museum picnic shelter, which has electrical outlets. Oh, there's no trail magic, but there is a place to sign the register, which I'll do. Ooh, it's a bad power line. There must be some high voltage going through this thing. I remember going under this in 23 and being nervous. I've never gone under the power line. It was so loud. I know I'm not touching that metal. Whew, I survived. Seven miles back this way yet to go. I have to say that a lot of yesterday and today has been Pennsylvania-ish. There's a lot of rocks through this section. These around Mount Rogers, and it is tough on the feet. Almost down. Virginia 622 here. And one more little small climb and then down to the headquarters. There's Bunny waiting on me. 21 miles today. I did 52:58 ascent, 45:24 descent. It's a pretty good hike today. 21 miles worth of it. Anytime we go over 5,000 in a day, it's work. And it's it's 4:30, a little after 4:30. And there's my driver. She's there waiting on me. I'm going to head back to the hospital tonight.